Hello everyone, my name is Pragm19B-Vid9-CPutriZ-1610731028. In this video, I would like to explain about interlanguage pragmatics. So, interlanguage is the type of language or linguistic system used by second and foreign language learners who are in the process of learning a target language. Interlanguage pragmatic is the study of the ways non-native speakers acquire, comprehend, and use linguistic pattern or speech acts in a second language. So, this interlanguage theory is generally credited to Larry Slinker, an American professor of applied linguistics. Interlanguage pragmatics is the study how learners, whether adults or children, acquire the ability to produce and understand communicative action in a second language, such as refusing an offer for food, asking a professor to write a letter of recommendation, complaining about an unfair grade on the final exam, or knowing when it is appropriate to remain silent in conversations. So, interlanguage pragmatics is concerned with language in use, with language as action, or the subject of pragmatics. And interlanguage pragmatic itself indeed suggest research should concentrate both on learner use and acquisitions of pragmatics knowledge. In this interlanguage pragmatic, there are pragmatic failure at the cultural crossroad. Two principal types of pragmatic failure are distinguished in the literature, namely pragma-linguistic failure and socio-pragma-linguistic failure. So, for pragma-linguistic failure, may result from interlanguage specific errors as well as from pragmatic error. A typical example is when a learner believes an utterance to have an illocutionary force of a request, but due to an inappropriate use of directness or modification, the hearer interprets the utterance as a command. And for socio-pragmatic failure is described as a lack of awareness or disregard for social conditions placed on language in use. So there are also developmental research in interlanguage pragmatics. So I think that's all from me. Thank you for attention, and I'm sorry for the lack of information of interlanguage pragmatic. And Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.